All right, let's take a look. Whenever I have an equation, it's y equals mx plus b. Okay, I'm going to start here on the y-axis. Always start at the y-intercept on the y-axis. And then my slope is my rise over run. Okay, so in this equation, I'm going to start at -1 on the y-axis. Put a point right here. And then my rise over run is 3 over 2. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to rise 3, run 2. Look, on paper, I can even do it again. Rise 3, run 2 to make it neater. But on the computer, it doesn't matter. It'll just be automatically neat. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Here, this is still y equals mx plus b. The invisible plus b is plus 0. So if we see that nothing's written, that's a y-intercept of 0. This slope is not a fraction. We make it into a fraction by putting over 1, and this is my rise and run. So I'm going to go rise -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, run 1. Okay, let's take a look here. This time I'm given a line, but it's the same thing, right? Which is that it's y equals mx plus b. The b is the y-intercept. So right here where the line hits the y-axis, that's the y-intercept. Look, in this case it's -4. I'm going to just put that at the end here. And now I need the slope, the rise over run. So I'm going to find 2 points. Look, I'm rising 3, running 1. So my rise over run is 3 over 1. Now ask yourself, is the slope positive? If it's positive, it's slanted up, and if it's negative, it's slanted down. Okay, this slope is going up from left to right. It's positive. So the slope is positive 3 over 1. And we don't write 3 over 1 because that's not simplest form. We would just write it as the number 3, positive 3x minus 4. Okay, now let's take a look at this one. This one has a y-intercept of positive 4. I'm going to start at 4. My slope is rise 3, run 1. What I want to do is go up 3, right 1, right? I want to go up 3, right 1. But there's no space. So what I do is I do the opposite. Okay, look, which means I'm going to go down 3, and then what's the opposite of right 1? Left 1. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to go down 3. Oh, I made a mistake. Look, I'm going to go down 3, left 1. Now look, the way that you can check your answer is to look at it and say, oh, this line has a positive slope. Look, and it should have a positive slope. Had you made the mistake of going down 3 and right 1, which is a really common mistake, your line would end up with a negative slope. So you would know, oh, that's not correct. Y equals -3. This is the same as y equals 0x minus 3. So here I'm going to start at my y-intercept of -3. My rise over run is 0. Look, I'm going to rise 0, run 1. Okay, anytime you have an equation like this, y equals a number, it's always a horizontal line like this. Let's take a look at this one. Here, I'm going to find the y-intercept first. It's at positive 3. And then I'm going to find another point. Look, this is 2 and 1. So my rise over run is 2 over 1. Is my slope positive? Is it slanting up, or is it negative? Is it slanting down? This one's slanting down, so my slope is negative. And then simplest form of 2 over 1 is just 2. And it should look like this. Right here, I'm going to start at positive 3. And then my slope, look, my slope has a negative sign on it. I'm going to give the negative to the top. Look, I'm giving the negative to the top. So now I'm going to rise -1. That means I'm going to go down 1. And I'm going to run 4. Okay, looks like this. This is a slope of -1/4. Okay, right here, I'm going to first find the y-intercept. It's right here. It's 0. Okay, I don't write plus 0, right? Like, don't write this. This is silly. Okay, we just write nothing if it's 0. And then let's find the rise over run. I'm going down 1, right 3. So my rise over run is 1 over 3. Is this line positive or negative? Okay, you have to always ask yourself, is this line positive? Does it have a positive slope or a negative slope? In this case, we have a negative slope. So we have a negative. The slope was rise over run, 1 over 3x, and then we're not going to write plus 0, just this is the answer. Okay, here's another equation. I right away notice like, oh look, this slope is negative. Look, I can just start with that right away even. Okay, let's find the slope. So if I find this point, right, I can already see, oh, the y-intercept is 4. I can write plus 4. And then here, I'm going to find this point. Look, if you find this point, that's okay. Either way, look, this is 1 over 1, rise over run. This is 4 over 4. Either way, this just equals 1, right? This is a slope of 1, and it's negative 1. So you can write negative 1x or just negative x. Okay, let's graph. Here, I'm going to start at the y-intercept of negative 4. My slope is negative 3 over 2. Okay, what I want to do is go down 3, right 2. Oof, I don't have space. Okay, so instead I'm going to go up 3 and left 2. Okay, so I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, left 1, 2. Okay. Just 2 more. Here I'm going to start at my y-intercept of negative 2. There's an invisible what number in front of x? A 1. Okay, we make that into a fraction. It's 1 over 1. So I'm going to rise 1, run 1. Look, rise 1, run 1. Had it been a negative x, right, then that would have been a negative 1, and I would have went down 1, right 1. Okay, here's my line. And last one, here's the y-intercept at positive 1. I'm going to find one more point, and I'm going to count rise 2, run 3. Okay, I'm going to look, is my slope positive or negative? This one is positive, so it's y equals positive 2 over 3, x plus 1. And that's it.